I do another DVD review. This time it's from I think it's, as far as I know, it's the longest running science fiction series in British history, and it's the 30th. It was their 30th anniversary special that they did in 1983. Was it? No, it wasn't. It was the 20th. Yeah, it was actually their 20th anniversary celebration that they did, not the 30th. The for the 10th anniversary, they did a special called The Three Doctors, and all the three, which featured the first three actors to play the Doctor: William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, and Jon Pertwee. I'm not exactly sure if William Hartnell was in the Three Doctors, because I'd have to swat up on my Doctor Who history, or not my history of the Doctor Who actors anyway, because the Three Doctors was broadcast in 1973, and I don't really know, to be honest with you, whether William Hartnell was still alive in 1973. They might have had to get a different actor to play him. But Patrick Troughton and Jon Pertwee were definitely still alive then. This is the Five Doctors, and it's it was all the first. It features the first Five Doctors, because the Doctor has been played by various actors over the years, and also one actress as well, Jodie Whittaker, because the Doctor's been played by a woman recently, but it was because the Doctor had to be, because the first actor to play the Doctor, William Hartnell, was becoming too poorly to continue working in his old age. They had to find other actors to play him. Well, they've had different actors playing James Bond, but that doesn't really make sense, because how can the same man? It's not really true to life, because how can the same man have change his appearance? Doesn't really make sense. But for Doctor Who, they really wanted it to make proper sense. So they thought this idea that Time Lords could regenerate. No, they thought that when the body they were currently in couldn't keep existing for some reason or other, they could regenerate it, and they could change their appearance, and that was how they kept on living. But they could only regenerate a certain number of times, and it says here, starring Peter Davison, Jon Pertwee and Patrick Troughton, with Richard Hurndall, Tom Baker and William Hartnell. Well, I don't know where William Hartnell comes into the picture in this. He might, because he wasn't alive in 1983. He was definitely, I know for a fact he was dead. The actor who played the first Doctor in this was Richard Hurndall. It wasn't William Hartnell. I don't know where William Hartnell comes into the picture in this. But the thing is, time lords from the planet Gallifrey can they're not like human beings. They've got two hearts, and they can regenerate. They regenerate into someone with a completely different, into another body with another face. They change their appearance because the current body that they're existing in can't go on living. And it's like they say a cat has 9 lives, or a Time Lord is sort of very similar to a cat, and that's why the Doctor has been played by so many different actors and one actress, because he can regenerate into a woman as well. You see, but Patrick Troughton, the actor who played the second Doctor, he was definitely still alive in 1983, but the first actor, William Hartnell, he wasn't. And let me read the back of it. I am being diminished, whisked away. I can't read. Piece by piece. A man is the sum of his memories, you know, a Time Lord even more so. And he says it's written by Terence Dicks. And someone is taking the Doctor's past selves out of time and space, placing them in a vast wilderness, a battle arena with a sinister tower at its centre. As the various incarnations of the Doctor join forces, they learn they are in the death zone on their home world of Gallifrey, fighting Daleks, Cybermen, Yeti, and a devious Time Lord traitor who is using the Doctor and his companions to discover the ancient secrets of Rassilon, the first and most powerful ruler of Gallifrey. The 5 Doctors were originally broadcast to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Doctor Who in 1983. This new version of the story features extended scenes, previously unseen sequences, new visual effects, and a stereo soundtrack, not intended as a replacement for the original edition of the story. This is an alternative version which uses state-of-the-art technology to embellish and enlarge one of the greatest Doctor Who adventures ever. Originally transmitted 25th of November 1983, produced by John Nathan Turner, directed by Peter Moffat. Video presentation by Paul Vanises, music by Peter Howell of Radiophonic Workshop. It's got a use certificate suitable for all. There's some Cybermen there. There's the first 3 Doctors. There's some Cybermen, and that's I can't get this into focus. That's you can't really see it properly, but it's the first 3. Yeah, that's it. Got into focus there. That's the first 3 Doctors, but the 5th Doctor. Someone is taking the Doctor's past selves out of time and space, placing them in a vast... Yeah, I've read that bit. So it's the 30th, the 30th. It's the 30th anniversary special of Doctor Who. Anyways, it's I watched it on VHS video. I used to have it on VHS video when I first started collecting Doctor Who videos, and it is an excellent. It is an excellent story. It's got an excellent very interesting story. Anyway, there's a Dalek, and there's a Cyberman. Man, I think that's a Yeti. Is that? I think that might be a Yeti. I think. Don't know what it is. Anyway, just if you're interested, just see if you can get a copy of it. See if you can get a copy of it from HMV, or if you can't, just have a look on eBay or somewhere like that and see if you can buy it online. It's the one on the left is Tom Baker. He actually didn't want to. He actually didn't want to appear in the 30th anniversary special of Doctor Who. He was the fourth Doctor, and he actually refused to appear in the in this Doctor Who special because he left Doctor Who behind by this time and didn't want to return to it. He didn't want to go back to what he'd left behind, so they had to use footage of him from a story that was a Doctor Who adventure called Sharda that was never completed due to industrial action and therefore never been shown. They used footage of him on a boat with Lala Ward. It was on this boat with the actress Lala Ward, who played a time lady, Romana. She played Romana's second incarnation. But the actress Lala Ward actually married him in real life. But the marriage, I think, lasted 16 months. But he's only in it just briefly. They would have had him in it more if he'd agreed to if he'd agreed to act in the special. They would have had him included. He would have been included in it more, but he didn't want to. Oh, terrible cough. Oh. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll be back soon with more with more reviews and discussions on various topics.